Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology, and today we will cover one more topic, that is understanding the Mrigashira Nakshatra. So Mrigashira Nakshatra is the fourth nakshatra in the Zodiac belt and it lies in the sign of Taurus. Om Shri Swami Samarthaya Namaha. So friends, first let us understand the meaning of the word Mrigashira. So Mrigashira word is a combination of two words, Mriga and Shira. Mriga means deer and Shira means the head. So Mrigashira Nakshatra is a constellation of stars shaped in the form of a head of a deer. Okay, and this is the reason why it is known as Mrigashira. Now, what are the characteristics of a deer? Okay, a deer is able to run very fast. First thing. Second thing is a deer has a lot of curiosity. Okay, so it is always wandering, it moves around looking for new things. A deer is also a very gentle animal. Okay, it feeds on grass and it is very fond of mating. That is the third characteristic of a deer. The fourth characteristic of a deer is it is a very social animal. So you will rarely find an isolated deer. Deers move around in groups generally. Okay. Now let us look at the fifth characteristic of a deer. When a deer sees a tiger approaching, what does it do generally? Okay. It tends to run away very quickly. So alertness is the next characteristic of a deer. Okay, a deer is very sensitive to dangers and it tends to run away as soon as it encounters a danger. Now you might be wondering, why am I telling you all these things about a deer? Okay, because the people belonging to the Mrigashira Nakshatra, they have characteristics similar to that of a deer. Okay, these people are very social generally. They have a good approach to life. They are kind people. They are also highly sensitive. They are alert to dangers. Okay, and they tend to run away from situations. That is also one characteristic of people belonging to the Mrigashira Nakshatra. The third thing is they are very fond of socializing. They are very fond of mating. Okay, so they like moving around in groups, working in groups, etc. Now, which is the ruling planet of the Mrigashira Nakshatra? The ruling planet of the Mrigashira Nakshatra is Mangal. Okay, so people belonging to the Mrigashira Nakshatra, they also have some tinge of Mangal within them. Okay, that is, they have some kind of aggression within them, but this aggression is displayed only in certain situations at certain times. So, if you look at the nature of Arjun in Mahabharata, it is very similar to that displayed by people in Mrigashira Nakshatra. See, before the Mahabharata war started, Arjun was very proud. He said, I will be able to defeat everyone, okay, including Bhishma, including Karna, and other Maharathis. But when the war started, looking at the Kaurav army in front of him, looking at his Guru Dronacharya, looking at his great grandfather Bhishma Pitamaha, okay, these people with whom Arjun had lived throughout his life, okay, who had taught Arjun warfare, Arjun was feeling very sad that I will have to kill all of these people in a war. Okay, and therefore Arjun became very emotional and he decided to seek Krishna's advice. He told Krishna, I don't want to fight this war. I would rather beg with a begging bowl than kill all these people and enjoy the fruits of this war. So, in a way, at that point in time, Arjun wanted to run away from the situation. Okay, he did not really want to wage a war on his near and dear ones. So this displays the other side, that is the emotional side of people belonging to the Mrigashira Nakshatra. Now why does this emotional side come when Mars is the ruling graha of this nakshatra? Because the ruling deity of this nakshatra is Soma or Chandra. Okay, and Chandra represents our emotions. He represents our emotional mind. Okay, so Arjun became very emotional when he was confronted with such a situation where he had to wage a war on his near and dear ones. and it was only a guru who could guide him properly in that situation, in which case Sri Krishna played the role of his guru and advised Arjun to fight the war. Arjun had a razor sharp focus. Okay, so when he was small, his guru Dronacharya took a test. He lined up the Kauravas in one row, he lined up the five Pandavas in another row, and he asked each of them to take aim at the eye of a bird hanging on a tree. Okay, now he called out each student and he told them, what do you see? So when he called out the Kauravas said, we can see the leaves, we can see the branches. Even the four Pandavas, they said, we could see the leaves, we could see the branches, we could see other things. Okay, but when Arjun was asked, what can you see? Arjun replied that I can see only the eye of the bird and nothing else. And then Guru Dronacharya told him, now you shoot the arrow. And the arrow went and hit the eye of the bird. So these people have a tendency to work with a razor sharp focus. Okay, they may be timid sometimes, but they have a razor sharp focus. So all the characteristics of Arjun you will find in the Mrigashira Nakshatra. So people belonging to Mrigashira Nakshatra have these characteristics which I mentioned below, namely the characteristics of the deer, the characteristics of Arjun in Mahabharata. Now look at this diagram. You can see two yellow lines, the first starting at 23 degrees 20 minutes in the sign of Taurus, and the second at 6 degrees 40 minutes in the sign of Mithun. So if at the time of your birth the moon lies between these two yellow lines, then your Janma Nakshatra is nothing but Mrigashira Nakshatra, and therefore a person born in the Mrigashira Nakshatra is influenced by the characteristics of Moon and Mangal, because Mrigashira Nakshatra is ruled by Mangal and Moon is placed in the Mrigashira Nakshatra. The first two padas of the Mrigashira Nakshatra lie in the sign of Taurus. So in that case the person will be influenced by the characteristics of Venus and Mars. And when the moon lies in the sign of Mithun, that is in the third or fourth pada of Mrigashira Nakshatra, he will be influenced by the characteristics of Mars and Mercury. So such people have all the characteristics of the deer as mentioned earlier. They are highly creative, skilled, okay, proficient in a particular skill, and also highly emotional. So friends, this is my analysis of characteristics of people born in the Mrigashira Nakshatra. Now our contact details are given in this slide. To reach out to us, please email us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com. You can visit our website astroseva.tripod.com or download our application Kamath Astrology on Google Play Store. If you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to my channel Kamath Astrology, so that when I add a new video, you will be automatically notified. The subscription is absolutely free. So guys, thanks a lot. Hope to see you soon with another video shortly. Till then, bye. Take care. Have a nice time.